heads with brutes, and yes, that's my explanation of those guys. Penis! This is John Wesland. He was one of the unfortunate people who, why am I teabagging this poor guy? He's one of the people who, got essentially kidnapped by the, workers of the Spire, but, they're just trying to learn. They're not really that bad. Alright. Oh, I noticed a lot of people, thought this was relevant for some reason. They ran up here and they kind of touched it and that happened. And the reason that happens is because it's like 9 orb bottles just smashed into each other, and when you actually touch one of them, the physics go nuts, and they just kind of throw orbs everywhere. I'm not really sure why that happens, but I noticed on a lot of Let's Plays that people are going, "What the fuck is this? Is this relevant to anything?" But it's not. It's just kind of a glitch. You're not really supposed to even be able to reach that, but no, it's nothing. I noticed a lot of people searched every one of these drawers too. I wish I should have locked them or something, because they're just for show. Oh my god, I created a grunt. I wanted to give you the sense that he's starting to come alive now, even though you can take his arm and throw it away, and then he magically regrows it again. I wanted people to start getting creeped out saying, "Oh crap, there might actually be grunts in this custom story because I just created one now." Hopefully he's not going to come alive. So, right now, I figured most people are thinking, I'm going to be seeing him very soon. And of course, they're right. I couldn't find anyone to make, custom monsters for me, so I had to find unique ways to incorporate the grunt. And, Paratrooper grunt! There he goes, but, oh, interesting. Oh, shit, never mind. Fuck! I guess I can't show you what I was going to show you, because I'm going to get wrecked. But, I guess I can't go around this way and show you. What is that? He's chasing me, sounds like playing. These rocks were actually static, or, entities that you can move. So, Daniel's a badass now, and he can just move giant rocks. It wasn't supposed to be like that, but whatever. Damn it, stop bleeding. I don't like this red screen. Milano cookies are delicious. Alright. God, I hate that music. Oh, by the way, that picture is from the actual frictional art. It's supposed to be Alexander floating above the orb, like in the park room. What the hell, physics? I did not place that right. Okay, and here is a secret room where you might have seen I kind of felt like trolling everyone. Just because I'm like that. Oh, this little force field dealio was pretty much it's just it's a custom texture. The Amnesia material editor lets you have like minimal animations. You can have like kind of water rippling animations, sine, cosine, waves, and then this is you can have just a basic pan. So I just made it like a futuristic barrier looking thing, and ended up looking pretty cool. Like most people immediately realize that this is like some sort of test tube, especially because this guy can't get out. And you can just look at him and all of his man, you are ugly. But a lot of people did not understand this puzzle, and I feel bad because I didn't really make it clear enough. Like, they knew that they weren't supposed to, they weren't supposed to activate this one, and they weren't supposed to activate the pink one, but other than that, they didn't really know what to do. It's just because you can't see it, it's not clear enough, but this guy actually has a key next to him, and the whole idea behind these levers is it duplicates whatever's inside these test tubes, and then it shoots it out there. So you're supposed to, duplicate this key, and then it falls to the ground, but no one actually could see the key, so they ended up killing themselves a bunch of times, summoning monsters and stuff. Oh, actually, I want to show the real way I intended people to get to the secret room. This video is already like 900 gigabytes. I really don't want to spend any more time, so never mind. Basically, you're supposed to barricade yourself, and when the grunt falls down, you make a break for it. But oh right. This next area, the environmental study. This is basically, Well, it's self-explanatory. They're experimenting with Earth and plants, vegetation, and then this is supposed to make you be like, oh, I want to be home now. It's supposed to be very pretty, and this outdoor area actually didn't really take that much time. It's pretty much just a bunch of grass and trees, and you know, if you just like a good outdoor editing tip for the Amnesia editors, just make a you know, pick the static model for grass and set the scale to like a random value with different Y values, so it'll kind of, you know, it'll be really tall here, and it just, you know, nature's really random, so I mean it's pretty easy to make a realistic kind of looking area aside from that visible skybox there, which I'm not too proud of, but whatever. Anyway, to get past this area, you had to actually turn off the barrier, which summons the little dark dude. So basically, you just had to make a run for it. There was no strategy here. You're supposed to sprint. You might get hit once, but you're not gonna die. God, I hate that music. It's freaky. Here is the next area that's kind of blocked off, and you won't even realize that it exists until you find out that this is blocked off on your way back down, but I really should skip through this whole running up the thing, but I'm not. Oh, interesting, in the earlier builds of the game, you know, when people were coming back down, well, I'm assuming you know what happens next. I don't really want to spoil anything, but you shouldn't be watching this unless you've actually seen the whole game, but you know, when people were running back down, they were like, hey, I'm gonna be a douche and just jump down this entire thing. And due to like a limitation with the Amnesia engine, that actually wouldn't kill Daniel. It would just put him to like 1 health. So I actually had to put a custom script area like all the way down where if you touch it, you just automatically die. And that stopped people from just kind of Leroying it all the way down. This area was supposed to make you just go like, what the hell is this? Again, this is just kind of that that test tube texture, but it's you know, duplicated a bunch of times just to be very surreal and strange. And basically, once you pick this, all hell starts supposed to. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. I'm speaking like an idiot, but yeah, you pick this up, and things are supposed to start getting bad, as you can tell by the music. Things you're getting, you know. It's not very good music. Also, you see the Guardian smoke appear here, so you know shit's about to go down. Most people, when they left here, they knew immediately that something was going to be chasing them, so I'm kind of sad I didn't leave any surprise, but I needed to, you know, work towards some sort of, you know, climax. And the quickest way to get down without actually getting hurt is just like jumping a bunch of times. Because when you walk, you're much slower. Actually, yeah, if you get too far ahead, sometimes he falls down, the Guardian, like, because it's just an entity, so he actually, oh no, I guess he's stuck up there. There he is. But, like a bunch of random times he actually falls to the bottom, so people are like, oh, he's gone. But then he's just kind of chilling on the floor, and then he just kills people, and then people are not very happy. So, here's the slime. It blocked off this way, you can't get back that way, so you're forced to go to this newly uncovered area, which it's basically just a shortcut, so you don't have to backtrack through all the old areas, which would just be a pain. And I didn't want to have you being chased the entire time. So, here, basically, like, all the friggin' spirits of the world are starting to come and get you because you're pissed off. You have the Guardian here. You have the layer up right there. Oh, shit. Let's start running. Don't go behind me. I want to explain this. Damn it! Alright. I guess I'll look at it. This thing right here. This thing right here that I'm looking at, I originally planned for there to be 2 endings. That sound is really annoying. So I'm gonna get out of the way. What the fuck? How did I do that? How the hell did I just get through the wall? What the hell? Shit! That's... Oh, wait a minute. Can I... Oh, can I be balling and still do this? so glitchy. Alright, well... Yeah, maybe I can't show the ending, but... Nah, whatever, I'll just cut to that in a... whatever. I honestly have no idea how this happened. I am completely confused. I've never seen anyone do this. I'm lost. I don't know how I did this. Well, I might as well, what the? Alright, see, now I'm intrigued. I kind of want to... Can I pro my way back up here? How did I do it? What the fuck is going on? No, I'm getting back over here now. This is switched to commentary to get out of this whatever I'm in. Oh! Damn it! Son of a bitch. Maybe I can kill myself. Can I jump through this ceiling? Daniel, you're a spelunker. You're a master of climbing. Come on, glitch through this. I just need to be able to touch the area. Yes! Ha! God, hell. I can't get through. This is interesting. Alright, I need to find a hole. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how I did this. I need to look at what I... Ooh, you can actually see the unfinished areas I did here. Look at that. It was all for something. I was originally going to make it multi-layer, and then there's going to be another area over here, but I guess Shit! I guess I decided to not do that. Alright, there's got to be something I can glitch through here. Screw it. I'll just go to the auto-fall kill limit. Alright, as I'm falling to my doom, I'll explain that that one pedestal in the middle that a lot of people tried to use the Master Orb on. I originally had two endings. One of them was going to be that you could use the Master Orb on that, and it would basically destroy everything in a huge radius. It would just be like a giant energy overload. The good news is it would permanently kill the Guardian, you know, and you'd be a savior. It would, you know, it would be totally gone. But the bad news is that it would kill you. So it would be kind of a sacrifice noble ending. But the reason I took it out is because many people like tried putting the Master Orb in there first, and I didn't want them thinking that was the only ending, because after you do that, you die. So I didn't want people to cut the actual ending short, so I ended up taking it out at the end. I even have the script in there, but it's just not accessible anymore. I really want to know how the hell I did that. Is it here? Looks like there might be a slight hole here or something. I don't know, that was weird. Interessante. Anyway. This is supposed to be the reward for beating the game. You're immediately supposed to recognize that this is the orb chamber from the ending of the original game, and it's in a little bit more disarray than it used to be. All those floating rocks are kind of gone, and the inner sanctum's here. I actually had it so you could go back into the inner sanctum and basically play Amnesia from here, but there was no way to actually modify, like, if you went out this way and then came back in, Alexander would be alive again, so, you know,